Let's do another drugstore one brand wash day. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney, and here on this channel we talk all things wavy curly hair, healthy hair science, and I don't know what's gotten into me because lately I have been on a serious drugstore product kick. I have been absolutely loving testing out different products from the drugstore. Full disclosure, this video is in collaboration with Herbal Essence. If you want more details about that, feel free to check out the caption/description down below. Keeping in mind that all my thoughts and opinions are my own. I've been doing this for nearly 8 years now, testing out different curly hair products here on the internet, washing my hair for the internet, as I like to joke. But in all seriousness, I literally do wash my hair on the internet. And I do my best to be as helpful as humanly possible to you and your healthy hair journey, testing out different products side by side, keeping different variables super duper consistent, or as consistent as I possibly can, so that you have a fantastic basis of comparison between how different product lines perform and function. And one of the things about the drugstore is that they tend to be coming out with new stuff fairly often. Now, editing Courtney may have to help me out here a little bit, but these have been out for quite a long time. However, this is the first time I've seen these and played around with these. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I won't spoil it. You have to stick around till the end of the video to see how I washed and styled my hair to get these results. I mean, look at that shine. Look at these waves. Look at the absolute utter lack of frizz. This is pretty crazy, pretty incredible. But before I give away too much, let's head over to my tub and I'll show you exactly how I washed and styled my head with these Herbal Essence products. Let's go. And before we wash, here is the starting point. Shampooed, conditioned, air dried, and completely product free. Yes, my roots are already greasy and super gross, but this is just the baseline for comparison. And honestly, this is exactly why I didn't know I had wavy curly hair for so long. Because with no product, no styling, my hair looks almost straight with a few random bends and some frizz. Okay, let's go wash and style. Welcome to my bathtub. And as always, we are kicking off things by getting the hair nice and soaking wet because I cannot properly shampoo hair that is only kind of sort of wet. We need the whole head fully saturated. First up, I'm going in with the Herbal Essence Jojoba Oil and Lavender Curls shampoo. And yes, ingredients label girlies. This shampoo does contain sodium lauryl sulfate. I know sulfates make a lot of curly girls nervous because we were told for years that sulfates were a bad word, but I don't personally see them that way anymore. For my fine, low porosity, oily, buildup prone hair, a thorough cleanse can actually be super helpful. This formula also has cocamidopropylbutane, which is a common co-cleanser that can help support the lather and round out the feel of the shampoo. Because this is the jojoba oil and lavender line, we have jojoba oil, lavender flower extract, and aloe leaf juice in there. The fragrance on this is very Herbal Essence in the absolute best way. It has a pretty lavender floral scent, but it smells fresh and clean and very shower experience-y, not give me a headache instantly kind of fragrance. That is not the technical term, but you know what I mean. I am doing my standard shampoo routine here, focusing the shampoo directly on my scalp, scrubbing with the pads of my fingers, and then gently pulling that lather through the lengths of my hair. I never pile my hair on top of my head and scrub a dub. I just let the shampoo do its job. And because I always double cleanse, I'm going in one more time, a quick double cleansing explanation. The first cleanse for me feels like it breaks up the oil, sweat, and product buildup. And the second cleanse is where I usually get that really clean, fresh start feeling. You can usually see the shampoo lather up more on the second cleanse because it's not having to fight through quite as much oil and buildup. Again, I'm focusing on my scalp, massaging with the pads of my fingers, gently working that lather through the rest of my hair before rinsing really, really, really thoroughly. Now we're moving on to the Herbal Essence Jojoba Oil and Lavender Curls Conditioner. The texture of this conditioner is very lotiony. It's not super thick and buttery, but it also is not super runny. It spreads through the hair really easily, which I appreciate because I don't want to have a fight with my conditioner. Right away, this has that slippery conditioner feel that I love. It has fatty alcohols like stearyl alcohol and cetyl alcohol, which help give conditioners that soft, creamy feel, and the heteromonium methyl sulfate, which is a conditioning ingredient that I love seeing because it really gives the hair a lot of slip and doesn't make it feel grabby or difficult to detangle. And yes, label reading curl friends, this does contain bis-aminopropyl dimethicone, which is a modified silicone-based conditioning ingredient. But this is why I don't think all silicones should be treated the same. In this formula, it makes sense. The conditioner feels super lightweight, but the slip is kind of ridiculous. And can we just take a moment for this shot? Because the brush gliding through my hair, yes, this is exactly what I want from a conditioner. Smooth, adequately conditioned, easy to detangled hair without that heavy wax-coated feeling. Also, the fragrance is absolutely delicious and very pretty. It matches the shampoo beautifully, so this whole washing experience feels really fresh and floral and very Herbal Essence in the best nostalgic way. Now I am going to do a little bit of a squish to condition. This just helps give my hair a little bit more time to soak up that conditionery goodness. It helps my curl clumps come back together and gets everything feeling really juicy before I rinse. And yes, since the bottle says to rinse thoroughly, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm rinsing this completely out before moving on to styling. This is where I do my quick little swing curl clump method brush styling routine. It's not too fancy. I am just organizing the curl clumps so that things aren't stuck flat to my head, but I'm really not trying to force every single curl into perfection. I'm just basically giving a little hint to my curls which direction I want them to go. Now we're going in with the Herbal Essence Curl Scrunching Gel first. This gel has PVP, which is a classic styling polymer. This is one of those ingredients that helps create hold and form a cast while the hair dries. There's also a carbomer in here, which helps create that gel structure, and PEG 12 dimethicone, which is a water-soluble silicone, which can help the gel smooth over the hair a little bit more easily. I am glazing this gel over on top and underneath, then scrunching and pulsing it in, making sure to turn my head side to side because the back of my head loves to betray me if I don't pay attention to it. Now that the gel is in, I'm layering in the Herbal Essence Curl Boosting Mousse on top. The main styling ingredient that I see in this mousse is polyquaternium 4. That is another styling polymer that can help give the hair more hold, support, and definition without feeling like a heavy cream or a butter. This mousse also has propylene glycol, which is a wonderful humectant and keeps the formula workable and can contribute to that flexible, not too dry feeling. I glaze the mousse over and scrunch it in all over my hair. Then I'm going back in with a tiny application focused right at my roots. For my hair, this is where mousse can really shine. It can help give a little bit more lift and support up top without weighing everything down. And honestly, these wet curl clumps are looking pretty good. The gel and the mousse layered together really easily. Now I'm going to go plop my hair and diffuse, and I'll be back to scrunch out the crunch with you guys. And here we are with the hair 100% dry. I did get a little bit of a cast, but honestly, it's not a crazy hard cast, just a little bit of crispiness, which is very easy to scrunch out. So I'm just going to gently scrunch the lengths and fluff the roots out and shake everything out a little bit and let these curls come to life. And oh my goodness, this is looking really, really pretty. The curls are soft, they are bouncy, they're shiny, they have that juicy, touchable look, and I really love the definition without my hair looking stiff or crunchy. It feels so lightweight, it has movement, and these curl clumps look so nice. We've got shine, we got bounce, we got softness, we got definition. This is so soft, very touchable. I really love this final result. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the hair after scrunching out the crunch. You saw the final reveal. But guys, my hair is getting quite long, and I thought that perimenopause had stolen all of my waves and curls. With hormone fluctuations, my hair tends to elongate and get less curly. I know that that's not the case for everybody. Y'all didn't need to know that. That being said, this may be the wavy curliest my hair has looked in a very, very long time, and I am honestly extremely shocked. I think part of that is lately I've just been needing a shampoo with slightly stronger cleansers, and I fell victim to the theory that all things that said sulfate were bad for my waves and curls. And I think it honestly really depends on your hair type. I personally have fine, wavy, low porosity hair that is excruciatingly prone to buildup. So this was fantabulous. This conditioner had plenty of conditioning power to use after using a sulfate shampoo, but my hair feels so lightweight. The gel, nothing to say here. What? Very, very nice. I was very happily impressed with the amount of shine, hold, and definition it gave. And this mousse, I know that this is a favorite of many in the curly hair community for drugstore mousses. I tried this like 6 years ago or so and didn't love it, and then never reached for it again. Honestly, I think that's on me for not trying it out a little bit more to see if I could get different or better results with it. So I am so happy I tried this again, and I can't remember honestly if I've tried this before or not. There's a good chance that I have, and I'm just not remembering because I may or may not have tried over, 300 different curly hair products over the course of the 8 years I've been playing around with my waves and curls. All right, and since you were good and you stuck around till the end of the video, this is how the products performed. This is how they held up throughout a day in my wild and crazy mom life. This is how the curls held up. I am honestly extremely thrilled because I live in a place with high humidity and it tends to be pretty windy. So these are really great end of day results for me. And these are the results on the morning of day 2 with absolutely zero refresh. Just taking it out of the overnight hair protection, shaking it out, and letting it be. If you're a wavy haired gal, you know that day 2, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. And honestly, again, these results really blew me away. I was not expecting my hair to hold up this well. And another fun thing about these Herbal Essence products is they have fragrance hair mist for up to 48 hours of fresh scent. I haven't personally played around a lot with hair perfumes, but these products smell so good and I love this fragrance so much. It doesn't aggravate my sensitivities to fragrance. I will absolutely be reaching for this because who doesn't want to smell delicious? I know I do. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you again to Herbal Essence for being willing to work together on this video. I really appreciate the people who are not frustrated when I do sponsored content, because showing up here on the internet is not easy. It's a labor of love, absolutely, and one of the ways that I have been able to show up here on the internet for the past 8 years and help you embrace how you are fearfully and wonderfully made with your waves and curls is sponsored content. All I do is wash style show results. I'm not altering anything. I just honestly want you to have the information that you need, and finding some incredible products at the drugstore is a win for everybody. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.